I'm AdamHarry with
JayArr,
and we're from BoLS. We're here with a really quick unboxing.
We are unboxing the
Scurrg the H-6 Bomber.
Yeah.
Yes, this is a new ship for Star Wars X-Wing, part of the new wave here. I'm pretty excited about it.
I am as well.
It's got some fun stuff in here as far as upgrades. You can also unit as both a Scum or a Rebel pilot, or Rebel ship, which is pretty exciting. So with that said, let's go ahead and open this bad boy up. All right, well that was entertaining. I lost a pair of scissors there. They broke, so the thumb thing broke.
Huh.
It happens. All right, Jay, are you ready to do this, man?
Let's open her up.
All right, here we go. Open the new ship up. Oh, there's a bunch of stuff in there.
Ooh, fancy.
We got more fancy stuff. And of course the ship. I'm gonna get this out of the way.
Arguably the most important part, but not necessarily.
It's true.
Sometimes you just want like the cards.
All right, pop that out. So this is the base. This is a small base ship, which is interesting considering how wide it is, but I'm okay with that. And then we've got the little dial pins and stuff like that. So we're gonna move those to the side.
All right.
Let's take a quick look at the ship first before we dive into the cards.
Yes.
Because this is a unique looking ship, I gotta say. Dun, dun, dun. It's actually pretty impressive.
Yeah, it's got like a cool profile.
Yeah.
Lots of detail on the underside of it.
Yeah, just lay it down there and let the folks see. You can see all the crazy line work that they do. I'm really impressed with FFG's painting technology. They've come a long way.
Yeah, they really have.
They've really set the bar really high for pre-painted miniatures.
Well, because you might not be able to tell from the video alone, but like in person, this thing is weathered slightly.
Yeah.
So it looks like it's a spaceship that's been used and stuff.
Yeah, which is crazy. Just the paint chipping detail on there, the slight weathering on very subtle parts of the ship. Again, like JayArr said, it's amazing detail for what it is. So I'm pretty happy with that. Yeah, pretty cool stuff. Let's go ahead and move those to the side and take a look at some of the cards here. Flies off. Pew, pew, pew. We like to make pew 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 sounds. Actually, JayArr, you open that up.
Sure.
I'm going to show off this real quick. Here's the movement dial of the H-6 Bomber here, the maneuvers. It's got quite a few cool ones. So it goes up to speed 5, which is pretty fast, especially for that size, the size of the ship. But the small base ship is a speed 5, and then it's got some interesting moves in the old 3 slot. So it's got a couple of Talon rolls, which are pretty unique. So that just lets you turn and change the angle of the ship. So pretty cool stuff. And those are all red maneuvers, and it's got only 4 green maneuvers. So stress could be a problem for the old bomber here. So keep that in mind. Let's go ahead and take a look at the punch outs real fast.
All right.
So here's the first punch out. As you can see here. There's your dial, and there's the Captain Nim card. Get your standard punch outs and things like that. This one looks like the Rebel dial. And again, you can use this as both a Rebel ship or a Scum ship. It's shipped as a Scum version primarily, but Captain Nim, I believe, can fly for both factions. And
speaking of Scum.
Haha! Scum. Let me rotate this actually. So there you go. There's a couple of new bomber things. Captain Nim again, who flies for both Scum or Rebels. Pretty cool. And then a couple of the other pilot for the bases there. So cool stuff. There's the movement dial and a couple more shield tokens. Let's take a look at all the cards real quick. We'll lay these out. Actually, let's pause and then we'll lay them out and start them up. All right, we're gonna start with the upgrade cards instead of going looking at the pilot cards. The reason I want to do that is there's a couple of things included with the upgrades that you'll notice on the card you can't really use. One of those things is the minefield mapper, which is a advanced sensor thing. Normally, the ship doesn't have an advanced sensor slot, so like, why would they include that with the ship, right? The reason is because of the title card, Havoc actually does allow you to get the advanced sensor thing, and it also gets you an astromech upgrade slot. But you lose your crew slot. So, yeah.
Similarly, Cad Bane also unlocks like an additional upgrade slot.
Yeah, Cad Bane is actually one of the really cool upgrades for this for the ship for in terms of crew. JayArr, if you want to read that.
Sure. Your upgrade bar gains the, I can't see what that is. The mine upgrade icon. Once per round, when an enemy ship rolls attack dice due to a friendly bomb detonating, you may choose any number of focus and blank results.
Yep.
They must re-roll those results.
Sorry, that was the bomb slot, not the mine slot. Yeah, but same thing. That's what this goes with. So, but Cad Bane's ability is really cool. It basically turns your bombs from duds into not duds, which is pretty nice.
Duds to studs.
There we go.
Spuds?
Duds to spuds.
There we go.
One of the new things that's also included with this ship and also in this wave is the new synced turret ability, which is it's pretty nice. It's range 1 to 2, 3 attack die, but basically when you make an attack with a ship that's outside your firing arc. Sorry, I can't read it. But the defender is inside your primary firing arc. You may reroll a number of attack dice up to your primary weapon value. So it's a turret, but if they're in your front firing arc, you get to reroll some dice for free, which is pretty nice.
That's pretty cool.
Seismic torpedo's fun. That'll actually let you blow up some debris on the field. Cruise missile's pretty nice too. JayArr, if you can read that one.
Maybe.
Let's see.
Oh, there's 2, so I'll cheat.
Oh yeah. I forgot, you get 2 of those.
So you need target lock, and you have to discard this card to perform the attack. But you may roll additional attack dice equal to the speed of the maneuver you executed this round, up to a maximum of 4 additional dice.
Which, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And just it is a speed 2 to or range 2 to 3 attack. It starts with 1 die, and you can go up to 4.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, and especially
4 additional die.
Especially given all the maneuvers that the
Scurrg, yeah.
Scurrg,
the H-6 Bomber gets.
Yeah.
So that's kind of a cool one again for a missile slot. Pretty cool. For 3 points, I don't know, it could be worth it. You could definitely load that up on a really fast ship and have some fun times. But we'll get back to that. Keep going here. Lightning Reflex is a small ship only. That's not a new card per se. But that one, again, after you execute a white or green maneuver, you can, on your dial, you may discard this card to rotate your ship 180 degrees, receive 1 stress token after the check pilot's stress step, which is kind of cool. So, because it's after the check pilot step, yeah, you should be able to still execute an action. So, pretty sneaky there.
Super sneaky.
I think you can do that. I'll double check. Anyway, Lightning Reflex is a pretty cool card. Bomblet Generator is probably, aside from CAD, I think probably the most important upgrade. Well, and the Minefield Mapper. But anyway, I'll get back. Actually, we skipped the Minefield Mapper, didn't we? But
we did.
Basically, during the Minefield Mapper, let me go to that one real quick. During the setup, when you place your Forces step, you may discard any number of your equipped bombs upgrade card. Place all corresponding bomb tokens in the play area beyond range 3 of enemy ships. It's really powerful. That lets you basically precede the play area with minefields, which is pretty darn cool if you ask me. The Bomblet Generator, which is also pretty darn cool. When you reveal your maneuver, which happens at the start, you may drop 1 bomblet token. This token detonates at the end of your activation phase. So what's cool about this is this ability, this card, this upgrade, for 2 bomb slots, basically turns your bombers into, gives them the ability to constantly drop bombs. Instead of spending your two bombs and being out for the rest of the game, you can literally drop a bomb every time you move, which is pretty darn cool.
Yeah, and Captain Nim has a lot of abilities that synchronize well with bombs.
Absolutely, and we will check that out here shortly. The last card, of course, R4E1. You can perform actions on your torpedo and bomb upgrade cards even if you are stressed. After you perform an action in this way, you may discard this card to remove 1 stress token from your ship. So that's actually a pretty nice little salvaged astromech. I believe that's a salvaged astromech. Yep. It's a pretty nice little salvage astromech to keep around, if you ask me. Just because It helps you get rid of stress, and you can still perform those actions even if you are stressed. So, all right, let's cut real quick and take a look at the pilot. All right, so here we have the ship's pilot cards. So start from left to right. These are just your basic cards here. So we've got the starter pilot here is a PS1. The basic ship is a three attack primary, 1 agility, 5 hull, 5 shields. It's pretty beefy.
Pretty beefy indeed.
The action bar is pretty good. You've got a focus, target lock, and a barrel roll, which is kind of unique instead of a boost or anything like that. But it's pretty cool for a bomber. It's got a turrets, like we saw from the sink turret, torpedo slot, a missile slot, a crew slot, and 2 bomb slots. You get all that in the package for 24 points. So if you wanted to run 4 of these in a really stripped down squadron, you totally could.
Totally.
Next up we have the Lock Revenant. This is another generic pilot, just PS3, all the same stuff across the board. However, for the extra 2 points in pilot skill, you also get an elite pilot talent, which is kind of nice. So EPTs are good. And clocks in at 26 points. So actually for 2 more points for 2 pilot skill and an EPT slot, that's pretty solid deal, I think.
Yeah.
As far as discounts go.
Next up is the
Sol 6er.
Yeah. Who lets you be a little bit more maneuverable when you're dropping bombs.
Yeah, same basic stats here. Pilot skill 6, which is a nice bump for 28 points compared to 2, so we're just jumping up by 2 every time. You also get the elite pilot talent slot now too. And then JayArr, can you read the actual ability?
When dropping a bomb, you can use the
turn 1 or the
left or right turn 1 templates instead of the forward 1 template.
Right. Normally, when you drop a bomb, we've got the bomblet card here. You guys know how this works. You just drop the bomb straight out the back, like in the diagram. That Sol 6's ability lets you use the left or right guide template as well. And then also the bomblet tokens. We forgot to mention this one. When the token detonates, each ship at range 1 rolls 2 attack die and suffers all hits and crit rolled. Then discard this card.
Yep.
The token, not the card.
which couples pretty nicely with the with Cad Bane's rerolled the focus and blank results.
Yeah, because that'll definitely spike your damage, which is nice. And then finally, Captain Nim. This is the scum version of Nim. His ability, JayArr, if you could read that one.
So basically, he lets you ignore friendly bombs,
which is nice.
Whenever a friendly ship is defending, if the attacker measures range through a friendly bomb, the defender may add 1
evade.
One evade result,
which is actually really nice, especially when you couple that with I don't know, like the advanced sensor, the mindful mapper we just saw, because that'll let you drop a ton of mines on the board, and then if you're getting shot at through those mines, now suddenly you're getting an extra evade. And what also happens is with the minefield mapper, Captain Nim allows your friendly guys to ignore those bombs, so they're not going to take damage, which is pretty saucy if you ask me. Now, some of you may notice, again from this card, as we mentioned earlier, there are no advanced sensor options on any of these cards.
Right.
That's where the Havoc comes in. Again, you need to run the Havoc to run the minefield mapper, or put this on a different ship.
Yes.
So, preferably one with bombs. Otherwise, it's useless. Now, some of you may be asking, wait a second, that's 4 scum ships. I thought this was a rebel ship too.
Well,
you're not wrong.
Bum, bum, bum.
Captain Nim, the rebel version of him. Again, so you can also have the minefield mapper and Havoc. That is not a scum only title. It's a H-6 Bomber only title. His ability is slightly different. Once per round, you may prevent a friendly bomb from detonating. Straight up, which is really good with those bomblets.
Yeah, absolutely. You can create lingering explosions.
Yeah, you can drop. You would drop the bomblet out, prevent it from detonating this round. Move, drop another bomblet out. You might even catch a ship in 2 bomblets, which would be pretty cool.
That'd be pretty sweet. Yeah.
Yeah. So if you can time that right, he's also 30 points, and again, same upgrades across the board there too. So that's pretty much it for the ship cards and the ship. I gotta say, I like this little bomber.
Yeah.
You see the model? Yeah. Gotta have the sounds, otherwise it doesn't work.
It doesn't work if you don't.
Yeah. So that's the Scurrg Scurrg H-6 Bomber. Again, we saw this ship in Armada first, the little miniature model, and now we're getting it for X-Wing. I'm pretty excited about it. I'm ready to go take this out for a spin. What do you say, JayArr?
Yeah, I think we've mined this one for all it's worth.
Fair enough. I'm AdamHarry.
And I'm JayArr.
And we're from BoLS. Thanks for watching.